I'm Uncle Al. I'm here to tell you what you didn't learn from your folks. You probably didn't get from school, but the librarians actually know most of this one. Hey, let's talk memento management. Memento management? What do you mean, Uncle Al? Well, over the decades, hopefully you lived many of them, you will get mementos, little things that mean something to you. And as time goes on and things go into a closet or a box or whatever, I want to tell you a few things about how to manage your mementos so that you can have even better memories. Now, this is a little bit different for those of you that have grown up in the digital age because you have a lot of what you think are mementos on here. What you have is the opportunity for crap to go away on here. Yeah, it may be stored in the cloud, it may be on a phone, but until it's physical, it's at risk. Just want to put that up front. I would suggest try to get some physical mementos. This here is from when I was high school state president for DECA in 1980. Way back when. I got this memento not at the time. This is the actual script book from the state conference, and it's got all sorts of cool stuff in it, the people that I served with. But I got this actually 26 years later from the gentleman that ran the Student Leadership Center, and it's great because I was able to go back and find some really cool stuff that I did that I'd forgotten about and made me think about some cool things from other folks that I'd worked with. That's a memento that came back to me. That will happen in your life. Sometimes someone will come back or come to you. When that happens, please thank them profoundly. I thought I was so amazed at the time. I thanked Larry, but I don't think I thanked him enough. Don't make that mistake I did. Is of my grandfather, Ed Furlong. Ed Furlong in this particular picture is getting a bullfrog for my grandmother who was writing a book about pond life at the time. I love this. I'm actually about 20 feet behind him on the bank. I loved going out with Ed Furlong doing crap. It was great. I know this was taken at a pond outside of Shelton, but I don't know which one. And no one thought to ask Grandma and Grandpa where it was. It should have been written down. You need to write down these things because it's important. You'll forget over time because you'll get more mementos. That's normal. This is a member of the entourage. There's the rest of the little buggers. The entourage is a throwback to a friend of mine called Summy. Summy and I have been friends since we were kids. We had entourages because of David Letterman. This goofy little monkey has stayed with me for decades just because I had such a great time with Mike making early videos on big camcorders and having a great time. These guys stay with me because I want to remember something. Let's go on to the next one. This one is a signed picture of Mr. Johnny Cash gotten at the Western Idaho Fair in Boise, Idaho. I was the monitor engineer at the time. Loved the Cash Road crew. Loved Johnny, loved June. I love this, but the one thing that it doesn't do is it didn't say which year. The other thing too is say I get conked on the head, who's going to know where this came from or why? Or that it has a companion that says to Janet that I got from my mother, who has since passed. Those companions should be together. Now, sometimes mementos don't have a written history or a video history like these guys do. Sometimes mementos have data and information on them. Now, the one thing that I didn't do here is you can fill out the date and different things on most things, or you can put tape on them, blue tape, whatever, and write things down. It's important for you to remember that your mementos over time will get to the point in your head where you go, now, was that 85 or 87? Let's try something else. ticket to an event or a show. No note, say anything about it. You want to know what to do with these? You stuff them into an envelope, and in the envelope you also put down what went on, and then on the front of the envelope you write what it is. Simple. Manage your momentum. Robin Williams. This one I am just crushed about that it happened, and it happened because of my own stupidity. On here, and if you look very close, and you're not going to see it on camera, he signed this in 1985. It's great, but I didn't realize that the pen would fade in the sun. You've got to manage your momentum, folks. And then there's this one, and this is one of the examples I wanted to use. This is from the Western Idaho Fair in '94. And what's really cool is that year we had all the artists sign it. One problem is, my mistake, what I didn't do was write down who's who, where, and what band is on here. Now, some of these signatures I can read and I know, but a lot of them, no. That's my mistake. The key part for you to manage your mementos is to remember. You need to write down things you think you remember now, because you won't remember them later. It's just what happens. Hey, please, manage your mementos and have great memories. Hey, I'm Uncle Al from the Markus of Americus Project, where we're trying to put politics back in the lane it belongs, and boy, it belongs in the lane. Hey, we've got cool stuff we do there at Markus, and I do more of these Uncle Al videos to spread more of my Uncle Al wisdom. But until the next time we see you, bye.